What's up, everybody? Nick from Late Night Gamers here with Charles from Late Night Gamers. So we just checked out a couple of VR headsets today, which is our first time. Well, not the first time with the Oculus, but the first time for the PlayStation VR headset. And we have a couple things to say about the PlayStation VR and Oculus. The first thing we checked out. We stood in line. We're at PAX East 2016, and we checked out Oculus at the Alienware booth. It was called Dead and Buried. It's a first-person shooter. You were stationary, but
it was awesome.
yeah. So it was a lot of fun. You fully move around, but the super responsive. I think that was probably the most surprising thing to me. Was the fact that your movements felt basically one-to-one for what was happening in the game.
I would say the game felt really polished. As far as when you're completely blacked out with the Oculus on your face and with the controllers, you move your hands and you see where your hands are and where the controller is, and then depending on what your controllers do, your fingers are going down and you're selecting which finger you're going to be choosing. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really cool, and so even before you start playing the game, you can give your second player a high five or do some dance moves or whatever, and it was a lot of fun. I'm also gonna post a video later of watching Charles play the Oculus because he took
crawling around on the ground. I was taking it very seriously.
He took full advantage of the entire space and basically was hitting walls all the way around him. And the lady that was in there was like, "Okay, you need to chill out right now."
She was laughing. She was having a good time.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. But after that, we actually went and checked out the PlayStation VR headset, and I played Wayward Sky. And Charles, what did you play?
Oh, I don't even remember the name of the game. It was some shoot 'em up game. I really wanted to play Wayward Sky. I wanted to play the Rush of Blood, but the guy at the last minute put me in the shooting chair, which wasn't all bad.
And so I played Wayward Sky, and it was a actually pretty decent game, in the sense that it was it was like a point and click adventure game, and it didn't really need to be a VR game, but it was kind of cool to be able to look around and whatnot. I didn't feel like the graphics were as good as what they were on the Oculus for Dead and Buried that we played this morning.
Yeah, absolutely not. Even the game that I was playing, I mean, it's granted, it's not high definition, but even in the PlayStation VR, the game I was playing, it could have been higher quality. Looking at the cars, looking at the shooting, the guy punching the glass, it was going back to PlayStation 2. That being said, it's pretty sweet to be able to have him toss me an Uzi, grab it, and then be able to use my right hand to reload the Uzi and the left hand to shoot the Uzi at the guys in vans trying to chase me down the road. Of course, I couldn't shoot out of my right hand, but the woman was very nice about it. In her southern drawl, she was saying, "Oh, honey, that's all right."
My experience was not that. Was not like that. But yeah, in terms of the actual headset, I would say I like the headset, the feel of the headset for the PlayStation VR, a little bit better than the Oculus.
I'd agree with that.
In terms of just fit and just the general sense of being able to move it around and it felt more fitted to your face when you're actually playing it. And the sound quality, granted, we used actual headsets for the PlayStation VR, while the Oculus was just using kind of
Yeah, I really couldn't hear a word it was saying on the Oculus Rift. I know that there was some guy, some little ghost guy that was talking to you, but I couldn't understand a word he was saying. And now that I think of it, I wonder if those controllers for that game were very specialized, because I don't see how on the Oculus that controller could be used for other things. I mean, maybe it can, maybe they'll, but I feel like it was very specialized for that game. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think going a little bit further with the controls, I'd say that the controller for the Oculus was much more intuitive and felt a lot more comfortable in your hand than the PlayStation Move controllers, which have been around actually for quite some time, but
they're like little snow globes.
Snow globes that look like phallic symbols, which has always been said, but yeah, in general, I'd say the Oculus controllers were definitely better. A lot more movement. I felt like they were a lot more responsive than the PlayStation Move controllers. But do you have anything else to say, Charles?
Nope, that's pretty much it.
All right, so that's VR at PAX. Check us out and check out Charles's video playing the Oculus Rift because it's ridiculous.
I got real low. I got real low. Lower than that. I was crawling on the ground. I really wanted that second shotgun.